It can be brought on by coffee, chocolate, or simply stress. Heartburn, that horrible feeling of acid coming up from your stomach to your esophagus, is more common than ever in this country, and the medications to treat it do not work for everyone. We met a Pflugerville woman who tells us how heartburn changed her family's life forever.
I was taking proton pump inhibitors in the morning, and then I would end my evening with Tums.
Jennifer Shepard developed chronic heartburn during pregnancy and was terrified, not because of her baby, but because of what she watched happen to her brother.
He went to the doctor when he was 39, and they told him right away that he had cancer, and they gave him like 6 months to live. And then he passed away like 2 months after that.
Heartburn made her brother Brian's life miserable for years. He didn't like to talk about it, but didn't know the acid was changing the makeup of cells in his esophagus that led to esophageal cancer.
He just couldn't believe it. It was horrible. Even the doctors said that, this stuff shouldn't happen until later on in life.
It's estimated 22 million Americans struggle with heartburn daily, and national health organizations say the epidemic is only getting worse.
They need to be treated.
Dr. Paul Tripp Buckley at Scott & White's Heartburn and Acid Reflux Center sees the proof in his office.
We use small trocars and fancy long instruments and scopes that allow us to go in and perform a wrap of the stomach around the esophagus, and then also to repair the hiatal hernia.
He says the laparoscopic surgery can fix the heartburn. Unlike acid-blocking medications, proton pump inhibitors or PPIs like Nexium.
When we think about these medications, we know that they take the acid down in your stomach, but they're not actually stopping the reflux.
The medicines did not work for Jennifer, but the surgery did. She's been heartburn-free since and wants others to not take heartburn lightly.
And it's just something so common that you would never think that it could end like it has in our family. I just would recommend that just go see a doctor and get checked out.
We do need to note here, Dr. Buckley says it's likely the increased chances of getting esophageal cancer are hereditary in Jennifer's family, but not heartburn itself. We do have more on what may trigger heartburn with this story at KXAN.com.